guys, it is Cheyenne and I post your guys' Tuesday videos. If you guys have already watched Maya's video, you guys know what this week's theme is. So this week's theme is a tour of some sort, whether it's your room, your tack room, or your barn. And I don't have a barn, and my room's a mess, so I decided to do a tack room tour. So my tack box is just right here, and I mean it's pretty empty right now except for my show bag, which has every grooming thing I will ever need, but it's pretty empty because we just had a show and I need to clean this. So over here is our supplement and grain area. So those are our buckets. This trash can right here is grain, which we need to get some more. This trash can is just a bag of treats, but it really needs to be restocked up. That's just chicken feed. But in here, we have some more supplements, which we are running low on, and we need to get some more. So coming over here, this is the door to our tack room, which normally this stays closed. This is what it looks like when you first walk in. So continuing on to our supplements. The rest of my sister's supplements are right here. These just stay in the tack room. And then we've got liniment for the horses after we're done riding. This is just a tiny bit of Shoshin left. We've got my sister's grooming bag, my grooming bag, and then this right here is just saddle soap and cleaning stuff, and then back in that corner is just miscellaneous garbage. In this cabinet, we have all of our vet stuff. And so this is just all of our first aid vet stuff. This cabinet right here is just miscellaneous stuff, not necessarily horse stuff, so I'm not going to open it. Come down here. This is an open storage cabinet that we're using. We have a friend that might leave their horse over here and kind of board her horse here, so that's going to be her storage cabinet. This drawer right here is just kind of miscellaneous horse stuff. So we've basically got just a rag and then our clippers and then an extension cord and an extra pair of clippers. This is our junk drawer. It has like tools and notebooks and boring stuff. This one doesn't open. Right here, this is what we call our bit drawer. So we have a clipboard and then we just have a bunch of extra bits that we don't use. This right here is a box that has all of our show stuff that when we're ready for a show, we just grab this and go. So when you open it up, we have our 2 show pads, which have already been washed once. Almost need to be washed again. Underneath our show pads, I have my show girth, which my sister still needs to clean hers and put hers in here. I have my show half pad. I have half chaps, which I only keep half chaps in here because one of my boots, the zipper actually broke at a horse show and I had to safety pin them back on. So basically I just have these. That way if something like that happens again to me or someone else, we could just throw these over our paddock boots and call it good. And then in this black bag right here, I have my sister's show bridle and my show bridle. And this cabinet is just grooming stuff, mainly for baths. Pretty boring. Another junk drawer. Come back over here and we have a dresser, which is just storage. This right here is miscellaneous leather and stirrups and just random junk that doesn't have a home. Here is hay nets. Third one down is fly masks, and then my beef halters and stuff for when I show cows, so I'll just keep them in there. Down here I have my shipping boots and our surcingle for lunging. And then this right here is just Navajo pads that we don't even use. And then there's our helmet. Coming over this way, this saddle rack right here is, well, right now it's just being used as a saddle pad rack. So the CSI pad on that, and then I have a Navajo, which is just chilling up here. And then I've got another thick pad under here. And then below that rack, this is like my mom's saddle, but I use it as a day-to-day saddle simply because I sold my other Western saddle. I'm currently casually looking for another Western saddle. Right here is the most exciting thing. This is my show saddle, which I keep covered. So that right there is my show saddle, which, yes, I have a broom in my show saddle because it helps keep the stirrups where they're supposed to be because it squeaks. But anyway, so it does need to be cleaned. As right here is our bridle rack and halters. So those are just extra English girths that we do not use because they're junk, but it's just nice to hold them, or it's just nice to have them just because in case something happens. All of these right here are extra bridles, and it says up there extras. This is my sister's stuff. Most of her stuff is in the trailer. And then this is my horse's Autumn stuff. So she has her English bridle up here as well as her Western bridle, which they're both just snaffles. And then this is Beauty, so this is my mom's horse, and it just has her Western bridle on it. And then this one's not labeled, but this is Daisy's stuff. This is Daisy's English bridle, her everyday Western bridle, and then my show one back here. And this is her show bit. So that's what I show her in. And then down here, lunging equipment. So I have a lunge line, and then I have a bridle back there that I use for lunging and training and stuff. This is Beauty's stuff, and then this is Autumn's, and then this is Badger's, and this is Extras, and then Daisy's is out on her stall. Going over here, this rack up here is just Extras. We keep our extra English pads up there, and we also have a bareback pad, and then we have an old English saddle that we don't even use. This rack right here is my English stuff. So that's my half pad, and then this under here is my English saddle, which is just covered up, and then a few of my pads, and then that's my stuff. And then down here is where my sister's English saddle would go, and that's her, those are her pads, and then her cover, but her English saddle, like I said, is in the trailer. We have our ribbon wall, which this is probably like a fourth of our ribbons. We've donated and threw away some of our ribbons. And then I have a big wall in my room. In the first drawer we have all my stuff. So I have boots, I have stall signs, and then I have leather halters. Back here is my showmanship halter, and this is just my showmanship halter, which needs to desperately be cleaned. In the second drawer is my sister's stuff, and my sister's show bridle is actually right here for Western. And then she has her stall signs, and then she's got her showmanship halter, which is just black with silver. And then my sister has her leather halter in here with her lead rope that she takes to shows, polos, and boots. Third drawer is coolers, and then a whole bunch of tail bags. Under all the tail bags we have one of my show pads. It goes with one of my shirts. And then I have down here, there's another show. Oh, you can't see. Down here is another show pad that goes with another one of my shirts. And then my other one, my black one, is in the trailer. Down here is just winter blankets. I only have one in here now. My other one needs to be washed. The last drawer is just more winter blankets. Nothing special. There's our stalls, well, our pastures. That is Aurora. And then over there, that's Daisy, my Western pleasure horse. Our trailer is right back there. And then over here to the right, we have a huge 7-acre pasture. It's pretty dead grass though, so you can't see, and you probably can't see the horses. And then back here we have a huge pasture, and there's Badger. And you see that fence right there halfway? There is another pasture on the other side of that, which is ours as well.
Thanks for watching. Bye.